Also wanted to mention a quick trend that I've been seeing the last 30, 40 days. I was pretty early, like the third or fourth day when OpenAI released the ChatGPT interface. Amazing tool. I use it almost every single day for so many different things, specifically for writing, coming up with prompts, coming up with different ideas. But there's been a proliferation of so many startups and applications that are charging $20, $30, $40 a month. They're making money. A lot of the API is based on ChatGPT and OpenAI's core infrastructure, so they're using their compute power. It's expensive to run these businesses, but it's more expensive to build OpenAI, so they're sitting on top of that as an application layer. The problem is, we've seen this before with the social layer, when social networking companies would provide the data feed to companies like Twitter had done in the past, and they decide to open and close their API on a whim. Whether the data is valuable, they don't want to release something happens with privacy laws, regulation that interferes, it doesn't matter. The companies that are being built on top of the API structure of OpenAI have so much that they don't control. They definitely don't control their destiny. And there's so much exposure left to them. There's entire revenue bases based on the future of what may or may not happen. As ChatGPT, is being invested in by Microsoft, how that landscape of AI is going to look in the future in the search realm. So many things have still yet been, so many unknowns. And if I was one of those companies that's building an application layer, it's going to attract hundreds of thousands of users probably, because OpenAI got like 100 million users in a month or something or less than that. I think it was like a couple of weeks. Figure out how to diversify your product offering as soon as possible, increase your prices, make your product more valuable, and figure out ways to enable the service that you're offering so the benefit is more for the customer. They're not just reliant on AI. The best example of this I've seen is with Notion and Superhuman. These apps have shown that they have great interface, great application, but they integrated AI into their technology. So, instead of being maybe a $30 app, now it could be a $45 app. And the company's going to make 50% more in revenue, but the users are also going to love using OpenAI. And if they can't use OpenAI because the API got closed, they'll just go find another AI software. Maybe it's not as powerful, not as good, but it's some way they can figure out. They have diversified their products offerings so much that they don't have to worry about the single revenue stream based on a company that they don't own or invest or even have a relationship with directly. So interesting trend. Let's see what else happens. I think it's going to be a lot more if it comes up. Just on the tool and application software layers in the AI space. So check it out.